Well, hi there. David Johnson coming back to you from Superior, Lapidary up in northern Wisconsin. I'm back on my Covington 30-inch saw. I've been using it. It's been working great for months, and I'll open it up and show you inside. I'm hoping this is not a big deal, but it quit cutting rock. I'll show you. Here it goes. Alright, I'll bring you in and we can see what I'm working on. So this stone here is from Goldfield, Nevada. You can still go up there and collect, I believe, today, but it's getting to be kind of slim pickings. This is from an old collection, and I'm going to hopefully make a sphere out of this, and maybe some slabs and marbles and who knows what else. Maybe some cabs if I get to it. But this is all the further it would cut through the rock. Now I've got plenty of blade left. That's not a problem. It could probably use a sharpening, but that's not it. The issue is right here, I believe. And the here is right here. This is the split nut feed dog, whatever you want to call it, that rides on the shaft down here. And as this is on here tight, it makes the carriage go forward when that threaded shaft is spinning. And it's really been working good. I monkeyed around with it, but it's a little loose now. And I think I've probably got some more wear on the teeth. I have fixed these once before in an earlier video. I'm hoping I don't have to do that again. My intention today is just to see if I can get a tighter spring on here and maybe it'll hold on. I think I got a bushing that could stand to be replaced on the back too, but that's not super critical right now. I got plenty of meat there. Let's see, maybe we can see it. All right, the bushing is right here. And as I move this, there's a little slop in here. It's not bad. So I'm gonna wait on that. Maybe if I talk to Covington, I'll get a bushing from him one day and we'll get at it. But I gotta replace this spring because it is just not springing. In fact, this outer one I stuck in there isn't doing a darn thing. Now the trick is, if you get a spring that's too tight, it clamps too hard on the threaded rod and it just won't go. Let's see if I can't get the springs off of there. It ideally only has one spring on there, originally. Yeah, that came off real easy. That wasn't holding much. So now, I went to my spring collection here a year ago when I did that other video, and I think I had put this one on and it was too tight. I'm going to try it again. That might do. One thing I could have done was try and pull the carriage back and forth, but I just didn't need to. So there. Got these two springs out of here. Here's what I believe is the original spring. I'm not entirely certain. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut the lid and give her a spin. Right now I'm about a hand width away, so that'll be my measurement, or I could look at the rock. Let's look at the rock. Okay, there we are. Let's shut the lid and give her a whiz bang. Maybe this is an easy fix, I don't know. Alright, we're about 15 minutes later. 20 minutes, I'm sorry. 20 minutes later. And we are going to get a real quick look as soon as this blade quits spinning. It sounded good. I really like the sound of it. It sounded like it was cutting. Oh, there we are. Beautiful. Let me get some gloves on and I'll show you the rock that I'm working with. There it is. Here is a piece of Goldfield, Nevada. I say you can go collect your own there, but it's hard to get big pieces these days. There's not that many around. So I'll do something with this chunk, and let me pull back the original piece here so you can see what it is I'm working on. There it is. Like I say, I was going to make a sphere out of this, and I am going to, but I've got another project that I got to bump in front of it. Yesterday I was at the Cuyuna Gem and Mineral Show in Brainerd, Minnesota, and I did a little horse trading with a guy, and I've got a different rock I got to sphere up. I made him a promise. We did a little, like I said, a little horse trading. He gave me some stone, and I think he's probably getting the better end of the deal, but I don't care. He's a nice guy. And I'll take you outside and show you what that is here in just a second. All right, let's take a little look-see inside the van and see what I picked up at the Cuyuna show. I got a nice chunk of colored glass. Boom. A nice red color. Make a ball out of that for sure. And an orange piece of colored glass. It's got some nice lines in it. So that was 15 bucks. A friend of mine. So that should make a nice ball. What I came home with was a couple of pieces of looks like zebra jasper. My buddy wants me to make him a sphere out of this. So I'm going to do that. And in return I get all the leftovers. I can certainly make 2 out of here. And he gave me another chunk. Let's zoom in on that a little closer. Yeah, there we are. Now the trick is I got to see if I can get it loaded up onto my lap and into the shop. That's a 30 to 40 pound piece of stone there. Alright, well that was easy as can be. I better get this a little flatter in my lap so it doesn't tip off. Now I got to get this into the shop. And the other one. Oh boy. Well, it's bright outside. This is mid-May, and it's only in the 40s out there. We've had a long spring, and it's getting a little tiring, but maybe next week, by the weekend, I'm here, we're going to be in the 50s. It's going to be awesome. All right, I'm going to take this over to the saw. That's the last we're going to see of this stone for a while. It's just going to take a lot of cutting and shining and making a ball out of it. It should be pretty cool. Anyway, that's all I have for today's video. Just fixing a 30-inch saw to prep for this stone, really. It's been sitting idle for a month. I just haven't dealt with it, and now today I dealt with it, and it was actually the simplest fix I've done in a long time. So, please give the video a like if you enjoyed it at all. Subscribe to the channel. I do a lot of rock stuff, and a few other crazy things now and then. And that's about it for me. So, until next time.